We have Representative Pyle.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise to speak in support of House Bill 2154. I've been a member of the ERE committee now for 14 years, and this has dominated much of our conversation over the last 4 or 5. A brief history. Marcellus is rather new to the Commonwealth. It's only been around for 15, 20 years. But way before that, our shallow wells of the West in Indiana, Armstrong, Mercer, Butler, were the ones heating our homes. Shallow wells, conventional wells, are very different than a Marcellus well. I have a geology background. In essence, in a shallow well, you find a trapped underground dome of gas, and you drill down. It's normally no more than 600 feet. Typically, it's between 300 to 500. They're very, very small compared to the other type of well, an unconventional well, a shale well, which typically in my neighborhood will go down to 5,500 feet. Now, is there a lot more risk with shale wells? Yeah, definitely. It's a much, much bigger operation than a conventional well. So why are we here? I don't think anybody would disagree that we need to monitor our unconventional wells. But here about 5 years ago, under the direction of this body, DEP set about promulgating rules, separate rules, for conventional wells versus those unconventional. We got our first look at them and we went, you didn't do anything different. All you did was plug in conventional every place you had said unconventional. So my chairman, the gentleman from Allegheny, went to DEP and said, you guys got to try this again. And still they would not, and hence we are where we are. Now let me help you out. I appreciate everybody's love for Sierra Club, okay? I got a calendar, that makes me official. But when you're talking about putting onerous regulation on wells that were tapped 100 years ago that have proven no harm to Armstrong, Clarion, Butler, Indiana, and Jefferson, thank you, it's really unnecessary. Call this what it is. 2154 is an attempt to keep DEP from ruling Pennsylvania's energy markets. Now, I'm not going to get into how a free market system operates. I'll assume everybody's aware of that. Let me tell you one of the benefits of those old 100-year-old orphan wells. It was frequently common at the time. If a driller decided to go drill an exploratory hole looking for conventional gas on your property, you got a monthly stipend of conventional gas to heat your home. In my case, we have a lot of rural farms out in the middle of nowhere that are miles away from any gas pipelines. And the only home heating they have in the winter is that free gas coming out of that 100-year-old well that's barely trickling. Now, we want to talk about methane in the atmosphere. I'm sorry, I'm confused. I thought we were putting too much carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, and I thought the most dangerous thing on Earth, at least 5 years ago, were coal mines. Now it's shallow wells. Folks, this is an integral part of Pennsylvania's economy, and if you read the University of Pittsburgh School of Economics quotes, energy production is a pillar of the Western economy. A pillar. Thousands of workers. I would recommend everybody vote for 2154. It's sensible. This bill has taken years to develop. Please vote yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.